Our Heavenly Father, tonight we ask you to be in our meeting, Father, as we do your business pleasing to you, Father, for the city. Father, we just ask you to bless our country and our city as well. We ask all Jesus' name for Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. In your packet, you have the minutes from the May 3rd, 2022. Need a motion, second, and approval? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Very good. All right, committee and department reports. I know Chamber is not able to be here. So, finance.
With Steve not being here today, he told us that I speak and say, put it down. I also have some paper to hand out to you on the ARPA. Would you guys see them? Jan, is that class, would you take one and pass this room, please?
Hey, can we get one back, Mike?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't give mine to him.
Terry, can you pass one back?
The Finance Committee had approved the transfer of $400,000 from the ARPA account to the general revenue account. The transfer needs to match the amount of payroll during the qualifying period beginning March 1st, 2020. The attached payroll report details COVID-related overtime during the qualifying period. If the council does not approve the full $461,175.69, someone needs to decide which payroll line item to omit. In other words, we need to round this to be more specific. But we need to do this ASAP, basically, because we had spoke about it previously, and she asked me to do this before y'all for your approval.
All right, so this comes in the form of a motion from the Finance Committee to move the 4,000.
Correct, sorry. The motion was 400,000 from the finance committee.
Oh, yeah, that was correct. So are we leaving it at 400 then?
That's my motion at this time.
Okay, so we'll, because we can always add more later too, so. All right, so we'll, so the motion from the Finance Committee meeting the other night was to do 400,000?
$400,000.
So that's the motion from them?
That's a motion this time, for me.
For the second? So, all in favor? All right, any opposed? Okay. Motion carries. Anything else?
No, I'm sorry.
All right. All right. Fire, is there anything going on there?
Few things. First and foremost, it's time to do a groundbreaking ceremony. So after 2 years of a lot of prayers and some moonshine on the side there a little bit, yeah, we're finally getting to that point where we've kind of reached the point where we're actually going to be doing the groundbreaking. So very excited and hope that you all can be there starting tomorrow at noon. It'll just be a short ceremony there at 1701 First Street. And parking along Airport Road as well as the Legion Building. And so come on out and kind of get a first-hand look at some of the things that's going to be going on there and what we've done also so far. So very much looking forward to it, and hope you all can be there as well as the public. So a few other things going on besides that. I did want to point out we do have another individual working with us through workforce development. Workforce development grant. Ms. Tiffany Weeks has kind of led this up, and we do have a Mark Jones that's going to be working 20 hours a week throughout the summer. And what the workforce development's kind of aimed at 17 to 21-year-old. If they've got an interest in certain fields of career paths, they can basically kind of join up, and workforce development handles both their insurance as well as paying them a little bit of money to come in and check things out. So I would encourage anyone has any desire to have a extra help through the summers and stuff, workforce development might could work for you. It's certainly worked out for us, and has helped out in some career decisions for a couple of individuals that it's worked out great. So again, I kind of encourage you to kind of look at that in your business if you have the need for some added help in the summer. Other events going on. This week is National EMS Week. So by all means, if you see the Squad 51 truck out, or one of the fire trucks out, know that our emergency medical first responders, EMTs, and paramedics, they're quite busy, and just give them a pat on the back and say, we appreciate what you're doing out there. So plan on doing a breakfast for our medics on duty tomorrow, so good quality time with those guys, because again, with what our paramedic program has done for the city, you can't repay what they've done to helping out the public, so it's been a good thing. I do have one more thing I'll kind of go over with you. As far as code enforcement, touch base there, and then kind of get back to fire. Victor has went around to the local banks and insurance companies and kind of showed them how to get on as far as the floodplain management, as far as how to get online and look at the map of the city of Kennett. And again, he's reached out to all of our area banks and the local insurance companies and let them know how to get online and kind of evaluate what some of the changes may be as far as floodplain and some cost it may incur to some individuals as the floodplain has changed for the city of Kennett. So very thankful that he kind of went out there and done that. I do have another issue, and I kind of throw this out because we've not been able to have a committee member meeting. Everybody else has been tied up. Y'all taking all the time, so. But it's regarding our demolition for the fire station number 2 and possible sale of the trailer home. I've got some numbers for you on that, so I don't know if that falls under real estate or if that can be discussed now.
It can be discussed. I mean, unless it's talking about the buying or selling real estate, and that which will affect the purchase price or sale price.
Okay. I do have, along those lines, Terry, I understand. Demolition, talking with Keith, we have some concerns about the existing site that the city is using for fill, for clean fill. And he's just getting a little hesitant. Again, we've talked this over, that he's gonna have enough room to do that. I do have a local contractor that's come in and has given us a price for completing all the demolition of Station 2. Again, it has nothing to do with the trailer, it's just the station. Station 2 will have some clean fill, and that's in regards to pure concrete and so forth, but it's also gonna have other stuff that needs to go to a landfill, such as any of the interior wood frame, sheetrock, and things of that nature. He quoted me a price of around $9,000. Talked to Zollner and Company that's going to be doing the construction out there, and they figured somewhere between $12,000 and $13,000 to do this. I throw this out here, and again, I kind of hate to do it this time, but I'm going to. I had noticed, looking at some of our funding under the City Cleanup and Beautification Reserve, I noticed we have about $12,776 left there in that for this year. And I didn't know if that might possibly be available to help out with the demolition. And again, when we say demolition, that takes care of doing the demolition as well as hauling it all off, as well as removing some doors for us and moving a generator. So it would be down to the concrete slab, which is what's needed by the contractor. He wanted the concrete slabs left intact, but everything else needs to come out. I didn't know if that might be a possibility, or if it might have to be tabled to next meeting or something.
They're wanting to do, when are they wanting to be on site?
They were trying to be on site possibly by the end of July. Possibly in mid-July, they're gonna start setting the piers into the ground in order to be ready for the building, which, again, they're shooting for the end of July, 1st of August, when the building should be here and ready to pour concrete and go up. So the sooner the better as far as getting the demolition done.
You want to have a meeting on it, or make a motion?
see why we need a meeting unless it's,
The money was there, and again, folks, that's where I wanted to come to you all. I didn't know what the plans were for the rest of our funding in our city cleanup and beautification fund.
can we use that money for that there?
I think so.
New fiscal year comes up shortly, so I'll make a motion that we pay for that out of that fund.
I'll second.
No.
So we have a motion and a second to use the beautification for the 9,000. So all in favor? Any opposed? Okay, there you go.
Good keep. All right. And I guess I will have one more item, but it needs to be for closed meeting in regards to real estate.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right, thanks. All right, human resources.
We have a closed meeting after personnel, to discuss personnel. And that's it.
Okay. You may.
In April, we rolled over 16 dogs. We took in 43 for the month of May, returned 10, transferred 27 to rescue, adopted 1 locally. As of today, we have 33 at the pound with several scheduled to leave on Saturday. We've taken in donations and a lot of monetary donations for bedding for a dog that was mauled by another dog. And that is out of Dr. Mobley, and we have updates on our Facebook about that and how you could donate. We also have a fundraiser going on at Burke's Outlet. They have a big